You woke up this morning worried about something that won't matter in 100 years. Maybe it was a deadline. Maybe it was what someone said about you. Maybe it was a mistake you made that's been eating you alive for weeks. And here's the part that breaks my heart. You think it matters. You really do. But what if I told you that everything you're stressing about right now, every anxiety, every fear, every desperate attempt to control the uncontrollable, is happening on a stage so small that the universe can't even see it? Have you ever stopped to think about where you actually are? Not your address, not your city, where you are in the cosmic sense. You're on a rock, a spinning rock, hurtling through space at 67,000 miles per hour around a ball of nuclear fire. That's been burning for 4.6 billion years. And that's just the beginning. Most people never think about this. They wake up, they stress about their job, they argue about politics, they obsess over their reputation. They build their entire identity around things that exist only in their imagination. Money, status, success, failure. These aren't real things. They're agreements. Stories we tell ourselves to make the chaos feel manageable. But the chaos doesn't care about your stories. Right now, as you're reading this, 360,000 people were just born. 360,000 new stories began today. Some of those people will change the world. Others will never be remembered at all. And the universe? The universe won't notice either way. This is the thing nobody wants to face. This is the reality we spend our entire lives running from. You are cosmically insignificant. And that terrifies you, doesn't it? Because if you don't matter, then what's the point? If your pain doesn't register on any meaningful scale, why suffer through it? If your achievements dissolve into cosmic dust, why achieve anything at all? This is where most people stop thinking. This is where the existential dread becomes too heavy, and they retreat back into their comfortable illusions. Back to pretending their problems are important. Back to believing the universe cares whether they succeed or fail. But you're still here. You're still reading, which means part of you knows there's something deeper waiting on the other side of this terror. Friedrich Nietzsche understood this better than almost anyone. He said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any hell." Read that again, slowly. The meaning isn't given to you. The meaning is created by you. But here's what most people miss about this cosmic perspective. Here's the part that changes everything. The fact that nothing matters cosmically doesn't mean nothing matters personally. In fact, it means the exact opposite. Let me show you what I mean. Our sun is going to die. Not today, not tomorrow, but in about 5 billion years, it's going to expand into a red giant and swallow the earth whole. Everything you've ever known, everything humanity has ever built, every war we've fought, every love story, every tragedy, every triumph, all of it will be incinerated. And the universe won't even blink. But does that make your love for someone meaningless? Does that make the laughter of your child worthless? Does that make the beauty of a sunset pointless? No, it makes them precious. It makes them urgent. It makes them sacred, because they're temporary. This is the paradox nobody tells you about. The same cosmic insignificance that terrifies you is the very thing that gives your life meaning. Your time here is limited, brutally, beautifully limited. You get maybe 80 years, maybe less, maybe, if you're lucky, a bit more. 80 trips around the sun, that's it. And what are you doing with them? Are you spending them worried about what strangers think of you? Are you wasting them in jobs that drain your soul? Are you too afraid to try something different? Are you sacrificing your present happiness for a future that might never come? Think about the last week of your life. Really think about it. What did you do? What do you remember? Now imagine you're on your deathbed. You're 90 years old. Your body is failing. You have days left. And you're looking back at this moment right now. What would that older version of you want you to do? What would they want you to risk? What would they want you to stop caring about? I can tell you what they wouldn't want. They wouldn't want you to play it safe. They wouldn't want you to live small. They wouldn't want you to spend decades trapped in fear of judgment from people who won't even remember your name. Carl Jung said, "The privilege of a lifetime is to become who you truly are." But most people never do. They spend their whole lives performing, playing roles, meeting expectations, chasing versions of success that were programmed into them. And then they die, having never truly lived. Here's what the cosmic perspective reveals. Every single thing you're afraid of is temporary. Every embarrassment, every failure, every rejection, every loss. Even death itself is just a transition from one state to another. Your atoms will continue. They'll become part of something else. A tree, a cloud, a star. But your consciousness, this specific arrangement of matter that allows you to experience reality, this is your one shot. There won't be another you. Not in this configuration. Not with these memories. Not with this specific chance to experience existence. So what are you going to do with it? Are you going to keep pretending that your small problems are big? Are you going to keep living like you have infinite time? Or are you finally ready to wake up? Because here's the secret they don't tell you. Once you truly grasp your cosmic insignificance, once you really feel it in your bones, you become free. Free from the need to impress. Free from the prison of expectations. You get to choose. You get to decide what matters. You get to create meaning out of the void. There's no cosmic authority grading your choices. There's no universal scorecard. There's only your way. And the question is, are you living it? What's missing is you, the real you, the version of you that exists beneath all the conditioning. That version knows what you really want. Are you finally ready to wake up? Here's a thought experiment. Imagine the universe ended tomorrow. Not just Earth. Everything. All of existence. Gone. Would it matter that you didn't get that promotion? Would it matter that someone was rude to you? Would it matter that you failed at something? No, none of it would matter. But would it matter that you loved deeply? That you laughed until you cried? That you took that risk? That you said what you meant? That you showed up authentically? Yes, it would matter to you in your one precious life. And that's enough. That has to be enough. Because in the next step, you're going to discover the specific ways people waste their cosmic gift, the patterns that keep them trapped, the illusions that prevent them from ever becoming who they truly are. But before we get there, you need to answer something honestly. When was the last time you did something just because it made you feel alive? Not because it looked good, not because it would impress anyone, not because it was productive or useful, just because it lit you up inside. Can you even remember? This is the tragedy. We've been so conditioned to optimize, to produce, to achieve, that we've forgotten how to simply be. We've forgotten that the point of being alive isn't to accomplish as much as possible before you die. The point is the aliveness itself. The point is the moments of connection, the moments of wonder, the moments where you're so present that time disappears. And you're just here, fully here, experiencing the miracle of consciousness. But you have to choose them. You have to stop postponing your life. Because the cosmic truth is this: you're already dying. Every day, you're one day closer to the end. Every moment you spend disconnected from what matters is a moment you can never get back. And the universe isn't going to give you a warning. It's not going to send you a notification that says, hey, you only have 3 months left, maybe start living for real now. Death comes without an appointment. Suddenly, often when you least expect it. So the question isn't whether you're going to die. The question is whether you're going to live before you do. Are you going to keep sleepwalking through your one precious existence? Are you going to keep postponing joy? Are you going to keep sacrificing your present for a future that's not guaranteed? Or are you going to wake up? Are you going to remember that you're made of stardust? That you're the universe experiencing itself? That every moment is a gift? This is your invitation, not to stop caring, but to start caring about what actually matters. Not to give up, but to give up the illusions that keep you small. Not to become nihilistic, but to become free. Free to love without holding back. Free to create without needing approval. Free to fail spectacularly and try again. Free to be weird and wonderful and exactly who you are. Because in the end, when you're looking back at your life, you won't wish you'd worked more. You'll wish you'd been braver. You'll wish you'd loved harder. You'll wish you'd lived bigger. You'll wish you'd remembered sooner that none of it matters cosmically and all of it matters personally. So here's what I want you to do. Think about one thing you've been afraid to do. One risk you've been avoiding. One truth you've been too scared to speak. One dream you've been too practical to pursue. Share it in the comments. Not for me, for you. Because the moment you name it, the moment you make it real, you take the first step toward a life that's actually yours. And maybe someone else will find the courage to do the same. We're all in this together, all spinning on the same rock, all facing the same cosmic insignificance, all searching for meaning in a universe that doesn't provide one. But we can provide it for each other. We can witness each other's bravery. We can celebrate each other's aliveness. We can remind each other what we're really here for. Not to matter to the universe, but to matter to each other and to ourselves. The cosmos doesn't care if you live or die, but you should. You absolutely should. Because this Right here, right now, is all you get. Are you going to waste it being small? Or are you finally ready to become cosmically insignificant and personally magnificent?